Oh, wow. My screen's so slow. Transitions are so slow. Hello there. How is we doing? Right. Let me see. I think I sound very quiet at the moment. Is this the case? Is this a bit better? Do I sound very quiet right now, or do I sound average? Ba 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 ba. Right. Okay. Hello, everyone. I feel like it's been ages since Minecraft has appeared. It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna count at least half a year. It's been a while. It's really interesting. I still feel like, granted, I streamed on Twitch quite a while ago now, but for some reason, the sound quality to me sounds better on Twitch than it does through YouTube. I really don't know why. I sound clearer on Twitch. I kind of just sound muffled. Or maybe that's just me. I turned the gain up a little bit, so I'll try and speak at a bit of louder pace. But hello, everyone. I hope we're having a good Saturday, a good Easter Saturday, actually, as well. Say hello to everyone. Hello to my moderator, Mr. Martin Bradley. Hello, Nugget, and hello, Curb, and anyone else who is just chilling out and watching. I hope we're all doing well. Right, okay. So, yes, it has been so long since I've done Minecraft. We're back on this world again, the world that I started 3 years ago now. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, it would be 3 years, because, yeah, no, look, because it's got... It's one, two, yeah, it'll be 3 years. Anyone who is not aware, I put the signs of the years gone by on what stuff has changed and what I've done during the time. 3 years, wow. Get off my land, you. I want to figure out what to do here, because I was using these chickens for something, but I really... Oh, I've got gunpowder in my thing. What's it doing with all that? This is definitely not an efficient way of getting the chickens, that's a dead certain, but it somewhat works. No Drake is Saturday. I don't know why Saturday doesn't get any special treatment for the Easter weekend. Oh, does it not? It was Easter weekend, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, it's Gary! I think it's Gary. Did I name him Gary? I think I named him Gary, wasn't it? Gary! Gary! Alright. You know, it's kind of nice coming back onto Minecraft after playing DayZ, because... Not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I am not having a good time with DayZ recently. It's just... I'm getting to the point where I'm just wondering, I was like, why am I actually playing this game? Because 85% of people I'm bumping into on that game are just very horrible people. So I'm just like, I don't know anymore. What can I do with this? I'll put this down somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot my very mismatched colored of pyramid. Wows. Oh, I think actually, I know what I'm doing with all the gunpowder. I think I'm getting gunpowder together and making TNT to fill in there. I think that was my plan. I'm winning a bet for my sister. She bet her father would notice she is has gone for a haircut before Monday. Little did she knew that our dad left for the weekend. So I'm getting some chocolate eggs from her soonish. Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I have to say, actually, I went into one of my local supermarkets and there was surprisingly still quite a lot of Easter eggs left, to the point where there were some people were actually being still put on the shelves. So it's just like, is no one actually buying any of them this year? Which, to be fair, considering how much they've been this year, I can't say I'm entirely surprised. It has certainly been a very expensive year for Easter chocolate. That's a dead certain. Alright. I don't actually know how much TNT I'm going to need, but I am potentially thinking might need to go to another desert to use for supplies. In and out of holiday, products always overstocked and always here too early. Oh, that's the same here. Same here. It's always, we had stores were putting out Easter chocolate before Christmas. Actually, no, I lie. Not before Christmas, before the New Year. It's shocking, to say the least, but I get why they do it. It's just very, very shocking. Will I be seeing Mandalorian and Grogu? Yes. I 100% will be seeing Mandalorian and Grogu. Genuinely really excited to see it. And also just really looking forward to watching a Star Wars film in the cinemas again. Oh yes, my glorious lava farm. My glorious industry. They will never ever run out of fuel again. Yeah, no, Easter chocolate, it's one of those... just one of those things, unfortunately. But it's weird because last couple of years, usually the shelves would be pretty... I would say not fully empty, but I would say half empty. This year doesn't seem to be the case. I'm half debating about whether or not to try and build an auto, like, pumpkin and whatnot on the farm at some point. I'm always a firm believer in Minecraft that I just prefer to do manual labor rather than making things automated, because also when things go automated, there's a stronger chance that the worlds will get corrupted and crash and burn, and I don't really want that to happen. After what happened to my world before, which I'm pretty certain. I had to check today because I remember I named the stream, and I think I actually did catch it live. I think when it crashed, and then I couldn't actually get back onto it. I'm pretty certain I did. I seem to remember that happening at some point, for sure. Yes, got quite a lot of stuff there. Right, I reckon. I feel like we get that's for like somewhere midsummer here. Oh, that's just basically our version of Santa Claus. Ah, okay. Because Santa is more so intimidating. Santa Claus that way around, but that's the whole thing. We don't go into. It's fine. There's a whole fiasco with that anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's not something. Well, anyway, doesn't bother me, so it is what it is. What have I got here? Oh yeah, I wanted to fill up this chest with enchantment potions. No real reason why, just kind of want to. Why else do we do anything? Sheer absolute boredom. Maybe that's a bit extreme, but I am kind of partly thinking. Now, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm partly thinking on expanding out my wall to include the villagers and to kind of include this whole area here. Because then it's just more land I can use. Essentially. Granted, there is this one thing that my friend made, but just hasn't done anything with it since because he's not been back on this world. No, I can definitely expand that. Yeah, I can expand to include that. That means I have to set up some more beacons as well. There'll be another project to do, I think. And it will give me an excuse to come back onto this world and do more stuff, I suppose. That could be interesting. Right, Has Been Hotel. Yeah, Has Been Hotel. Still haven't actually watched the Netflix, not the Netflix, the Amazon series of it, because I've seen the pilot. Granted, I think a lot of people have seen. Granted, a lot of people I think have seen the pilot. I think these days, but I hear mixed things about it. Not necessarily that it's bad or good. It's just kind of like it's there. I guess. It's existing, shall we say? Is that a good term to say about something? I'm not so sure. If I'm being completely honest, but we have got a lot of watermelons and stuff to sell. Thing is, I could do more, but truthfully, I don't. I'm not entirely sure if it's wise. I'm not entirely sure if it's wise for me to add in more here, purely because I don't want golems to spawn. Oh, Lofty! Haha. One time when Lofty Studios came into my stream like 4 years ago, and then he asked me to name a villager after him. Oh, that's right. My mending villagers in the other one, isn't he? I remember. Just come back to it. It's fun. I had quite a few issues, but I enjoyed my time in search of season 2. Okay. What would you say? I'm not too bothered by spoilers, but what would you say are the issues? What are the issues? Oh, actually, hang on. I just remembered I need to get some gold cards. What are the issues that you personally have with it? I'm just curious. Because I hear a lot of kind of just mixture of stuff about it, and I'm just kind of curious. Why did I name one poop? I don't even remember doing that. I'm so sorry, Miss Virgil. I should really change your name. Now that I think about it. Maybe I will change your name, because I don't really want my villagers to be named that, to be completely honest with you. I know they're villagers, and they're kind of trapped forever, and they're kind of trapped in here forever kind of thing, but I gotta at least respect them, man. That's a question. Any of you guys in chat want to be named after a villager? Let's see how many name tags I've got. Alright, golden carrot supply redone. Apples there, so I can make some more. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, not too shabby. Vulturality was the highlight of the show. Okay. The show is going way too quick. That's mean issue. Oh, is it kind of like a plot? It's kind of, there's not much time for like characters and things and plots to develop. Is that kind of the? Is that what you're saying? So I can understand that, because I feel like a lot of series lately has been having that issue with just kind of like not having enough time for things to really develop and they're just kind of rushing through stuff. And again, I suppose with the fear of stuff getting cancelled, I guess they kind of want to just tell the story, I suppose, but that's just me. Oh yeah, that's also another thing I want to do. I want to make this. I want to kind of put like a sign for this village. I don't know. Maybe make this. I don't know. Maybe name it B Town or something like that. I mean, the B Town sounds kind of lame. I'm being completely honest. I remember this is where my mending villager lives. I actually really want to make him a bigger house because I think he deserves one. He is my mending villager after all. Awesome plot holes. Like Angie says that killing them doesn't do anything in the pilot yet. Why do extermination events even exist? God knows. How am I doing? I'm okay. Actually, yeah, no, I'm just okay at the moment. There's nothing terribly... There's nothing really all that much going on at the moment. I'm kind of getting back into the frame of content creating again. There's a nitwit in there. He needs to die. I don't make the rules. Yeah, no, kind of just getting back into the frame of that. More than anything at the moment. Because I've got a short coming out tomorrow. I'm also trying to work out the whole YouTube algorithm thing. Because, like, the video I uploaded, the April Fool's video I uploaded on Wednesday. Granted, I uploaded it at a time that I don't usually upload videos. So it was in the middle of the week, so middle of the week, middle of the day, so obviously it's not going to kind of work out. Although I need to make a better sign. I need to make a better sign for that, because I feel like that is just not doing any justice. Make a big Wither Falls sign. There is so much that I want to do. Essentially. Project-wise, I think, on this now that I'm kind of coming back into it. What's all this? Oh, this is dirt and beetroot. Lots of dirt. Damn. Don't know why I have so much dirt, but I have a lot of dirt. The new dragon is like a magic trick. You will never figure it out. No, I know. But it's just... It's annoying me. Because I said, I have nearly 2,000 subscribers, but yet my normal videos can't seem to push up above 50 views. Something ain't right. Something is not adding up. Humble kind of opinion. Donkey! Boop. I need to figure it out, because the only thing that I can know for a certain is that uploading shorts on a Monday at about 6 p.m. my time kind of works out quite nicely. I guess depending on what the actual video is as well. If I were to expand this, okay, it could include quite a lot. I really gotta make a much more efficient way of getting down. Because I feel like just jumping down like that is just not very efficient at all. Well, maybe Google's just a joke. It's true. It's more than I ever got back when I made videos. No, but it's just one of those things. Because before... I guess it depends what I upload. Because certain ones do okay, and certain ones don't. And also my thumbnail, maybe my thumbnail making isn't as efficient as it used to be. Maybe that's one thing I need to do. Now my channel is dead as they become every video either deleted or I privated them. To be fair, I actually I don't know if some people noticed, but I actually did private a bunch of stuff, some of my animations. Mainly ones that mainly actually ones I did kind of last year that I really just wasn't proud of or happy with at all. I just kind of went, nah, private. Hey Google, just want to get that out there. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's just wild. I think it frustrates me that the only real thing that kind of does decently on my channel is shorts. Not that I'm saying, like, I forever will appreciate the support on the shorts. I'm just kind of like, I want my normal videos to do better. And then Gemini, that's true. Although you say that, didn't I read? I swear I read somewhere that they I read somewhere that they actually started taking down AI channels, as it were. They actually started taking them down, and bear in mind, some of these channels had like millions and millions of subscribers. But that's something that I read somewhere that they apparently just kind of took them all down, which I'm glad. I'm glad they done that, but it's just interesting. That's pretty much the only Google service I still use. Well, Gemini's not the AI, the generative AI thing, is it? Or did they stop doing that? I'm not actually 100% sure, to be completely honest now. A mystery. I honestly doubt that. No, they generally did take him down. They did that because Disney sued him. Ah, right. They didn't do it out of the goodness of their hearts then. Well. Well. Do. Right. There we go. Just heading over to the desert. I'm thinking on trying to tunnel my way to another one, but I need to find another desert. Maybe I need to locate one. Kind of in the overworld and then kind of... Whoa! That's a first! I have never had magma cubes spawn in here before. That's actually a first. Well, oh, there's... Why are you guys in here? In my things like, well, I mean, this is the place where they would spawn. I know it is, but like, I've never actually had any of them spawned before. How did I only get 6 magma creams on that? That's interesting. Like Disney Tinny Bear, by the way. Yeah, no, it's true. You better stick on it. It's true. There's going to be some magma cubes in here, I think. Yep. Well. Ba-da-doop. You can take the magma cubes for now. We do got some very random stuff here. I should really put an ender chest here as well, actually, now that I think about it. Kind of dug out a lot of this area, but I don't really want to dig out too much more here because I because I built like the library here. So maybe I... Oh, cow. Cows spawn in the wild now? I genuinely didn't know that. So how to use the ladder? There is no ladder. They literally just spawned in there. That is the problem. You know what? Let's go and have a little trip to the library, shall we? I still to this day don't actually know if Blair has seen the video I made showing off or actually seen a library at all. Is it still here? Does it still work? Yes, it's still here. Bosh. Any bit of redstone knowledge I've actually been able to do. Very ominous. Wow. Damn. I have realized a slight error with my bookshelf, which might irk some people. But, like, the wall kind of goes in there, but this one kind of doesn't. My bad. Easy thing to do would be just to take out a layer here and do that, but I am lazy. Maybe we'll never know. It's true. Look at these little guys. Gosh. Still, honestly, I think one of my favorite things I think I've ever made is this. 100 blocks long. Did you really need to point that out? I'm never going to be able to unsee that. Yeah, I had to, because it's something I noticed very, very early on when I finished doing it. I'm just kind of like, well, it'll be something. It's an easy fix. Like, all I need to do is just kind of wall up this, and then that'll be kind of that. Really, there's nothing much more to it. It's just basically adding in another. It's just adding in another like layer here. That's all I kind of really need to do. So it's not too bad. I saw earlier a clip of Netflix's chairman talking about their unsuccessful buy for the Warner Bros. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. There's not many builds I do on Minecraft that I'm really, really happy and proud of, but that one is definitely one of them. Now, I reckon where I go and dig up for some sand next time I need to kind of go elsewhere. Maybe over there, actually, now that I think about it. That might be the place to go. But what I'm actually going to do now, it's going to be a bit of a round trip on the rails, but I'm going to make myself an ender chest. And I'm going to put one here. Because having an ender chest here, I think, will just be very, very convenient for me. So, yeah. Doobity boop, doobity doo. Didn't leave anything in here, did I? Nope, nothing important. Nothing that I don't have, let's just say. Well, the chairman didn't like the idea of owning one, and he said, no, the opposite. I actually thought it would have been cool to have it. Well, I mean, I think that's what anyone would say about owning something as big as Warner. Let's be real. I think anyone would have been quite happy to own it, but it unfortunately just didn't work out. But it is what it is. Oh, and as well, guys, I've actually got my refund for the that Red Republic cruiser. It's back. I got it. I've got the money back, which is good. Still very much not happy about that. I still can't get over the fact that all the parts that were missing, it's just kind of like this person said it was 100% complete. The pieces I'm missing are not parts that you would miss. Especially not a whole engine. Like, oh my gosh. Boggles my brain, as they say. Boggles my brain. At least when parts were missing before, they were tiny. But these ones, they said they were huge. Yeah. It's kind of partly put me off getting stuff on eBay now, but we'll see. We'll wait and see. I'm kind of looking to go to another brick show as well, I think, during the Easter holidays, actually. Risk of buying used Lego, I guess. It is, but it's just, as I told Martin before, it's the very first time of me purchasing from eBay where I've had that big of a problem. Like, usually... actually, because usually some parts it's never been perfect. There are always usually been pieces missing, but it would be tiny pieces, like pieces you would miss. Like you would think like, okay, no, that's understandable. But I say the parts that were missing here were huge. It's just like you would have to be blind to not see those pieces, because the person said that it was complete, like 100% complete, and that they checked it, and I'm just kind of like, did you check it though? I'm not I was like, I'm not convinced. So here we have my very interesting frog farm. I actually need some of the orange frog bites. So come over here. If I'm planning an expansion, I need more of the... Look at all those frog bites. Damn. It's a bit low tech, but to be honest, it works. It's also a good little XP farm as well, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I would say where I've had the more issues with buying used Lego has probably been from eBay. Like with oh hello, you're a big boy. When I bought stuff from Bricklink, it's been okay. And obviously at shows, it's been alright as well. Well, actually, that's a lie. There was actually an instance. I think I've said this. I think I've told this story before. One of the shows that I went to, I actually, this was quite a while ago now. I actually got hold of the Rogue Shadow from the Force Unleashed. Really good set. Really, really good set. And it was complete and everything. But what the seller didn't tell me was that they had glued some pieces. And I'm just like, why though? Why though? I was not impressed, shall we say. Very much not impressed. So I actually had to, well, clean up pieces and then actually end up buying more pieces to kind of get the shit back in tip-top shape. Oh, and also the torso of Vader was broken as well, so that was fun. That was fun as well. So yeah, this is my very low-tech frog farm. And as you can see, it works. The frog lights, it does work quite nicely. The process of getting the frogs here is kind of the issue. Oh, and especially when that thing spawns. Because lots of frogs have unfortunately died from that thing. in the past, and I don't really wish them to die again. Well, 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 it's been a long time since I've been here. Hello, Mr. B. It has. How have you been doing, my friend? Hope life is all good. Kind of just rambling about why I might not be buying used Lego sets, at least not from eBay anymore, because of recent problems that have occurred. Just shade the box just sounds like Lego. Sell it as a complete set. That's true. Works don't fix it is what they say in software engineering. It's true. I have had some issues with Bricklink. First case being Hero Factory sets being sold as complete, but on arrival they appear to have similar parts, but from bionicle, more brittle parts. Oh, really? Huh. That's surprising. I think with buying like full sets, I think I've been okay with Bricklink. I have had some issues when buying like figures and such, because sometimes they'll put like the wrong hat or like part on, and I'm just kind of like, don't charge that much, so much for these figures, and not have them like with the correct parts. Like, come on. I get they're very similar, but if you actually looked, then you can tell the difference, kind of thing. Should be enough, I think, for the potential expansion. My pickaxe might need to be repaired. Alright, do I actually have obsidian? Oh, I have loads. I don't know why I have so much obsidian, but you know what? I'll take it. How do I make an obsidian chest? Oh, so literally just that? Okay. For some reason I thought you had. The reason I thought it might have required a chest, but I suppose not. I suppose not. Second case was me, guy. Like some people buying and they did some dumb things. Oh, now they were just Bricklink. Fair enough. Oh no, Gwen, how are you? I am good. I am pretty good at the moment. Kind of coming off from having a bit of a bad experience with purchasing a set that was sold as complete, and when I got it, it was very much not complete. So I wasn't too impressed with that per se, but I have sent it back and I've got my money back as well, and I basically literally just legit just told the seller, just kind of like, I'm sending this back so then you can actually check what pieces are missing yourself, because as I said, it's not small parts that are missing, and anyone with half a brain would know would be able to see what's missing, but I obviously didn't say that. I obviously did not say that. Oh, Agents of the Four Seasons. I meant to watch that, but then I was meant to watch that the other day when I went to pick up my family, but unfortunately I fell asleep, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. I will watch the episodes after stream. It is a promise. I will make sure I watch it. Yes, my glorious record room. The only redstone devices that I can actually make. I don't actually know if I've got all the discs. I have a few, I just don't know. Just don't know if I've got all of them. But yes, no, that Agents of the Four Seasons. When I read the plot of it, I'm just kind of like, that is actually really interesting. It sounds really cool, and I said the art looks absolutely stunning as well. So I very much look forward to watching that. Oh, I left an empty chest in here. I generally thought there would have been like a limit to the number of ender chests you could put down, but I guess there isn't. I guess it don't matter that much. To a degree. Yum. Oh. Yeah, as I said, I think I'm kind of just slowly kind of getting back to. I've got a lot of video ideas, the ones that aren't necessarily animation related, because I've got an idea for like a series of shorts that I've sort of named Pointless Lego Facts. I just thought like I've got lots of because I got lots of very pointless ones, a lot of people probably already know about, but I'm just kind of like, I could do that. They could be funny little shorts. As I said, I want to get back to animation as well. I've got projects that I want to do. Got to see if anyone wants to voice in one of my projects as well. So we have ideas. Just gotta commit to them. Just gotta commit and make them, basically. Which studio does not miss? They definitely don't. They everything that they've done always looks so beautiful. So yes, I'll look forward to watching that. I realize I've got so much stuff to watch now as well. I got Freeren that I can binge as well. Again, something I've been meaning to do, but I just haven't quite sat down and done it yet. But I will do. I will sit down and I will binge that. I'll probably do it over the break, to be honest. I think after this weekend, because I've obviously got plans for Easter, I'll probably spend a day watching a series or a couple. Gonna have actually just a quick little look around here, because I don't know if I've really properly explored this area. I know I've seen the villages. I'm kind of wondering what's over there. Let's just investigate. No. I drowned. Oh, I forgot there is actually new stuff now, isn't there? There's like... Yeah, Wid's version of One Piece would definitely be very cool to see. I forgot they've added a bunch of stuff as well. They've got like the spear that you can make now. Just make it never spear. Just because I can. Llamas. What have we got over here? Got some brown sheep. Oh, there's a village there. Have I seen this village before? I feel like I have, but also I don't know. There's also a big hole in the ground. That is not safe. Okay. What do we have here then? Oh yes, I've definitely been here. I have pillaged this village already. It would seem, yes, I've definitely been here before. Very interesting place of a village, but to be completely honest, some of these structures are a little bit weird. Let's be real. There's a new cow variant as well. Maybe that's one thing I'll do when I go back. When I go back to base, I'll make myself a Nether Spear. Hello, Mr. Llama. Wild llama. That looks like a swampy bit over there. Oh yeah, it is. That black stuff is mud. Interesting. Interesting learning about these new areas that I don't really know much about after 3 years. I know anime fans are not thrilled with Netflix at the moment. They're not? Why? What's happened? What have they done now? I feel like I might have missed that. There's been so much going on the internet and social media recently that I haven't really seen. Like, so much has kind of gone through a past me that I just kind of haven't I probably missed quite a bit. Because I don't know if anyone was aware, but Twitter did something with the algorithm, so it kind of started, for whatever reason, it started flooding in kind of posts from Japan onto like the For Yous for people in America and Britain. Well, I think everywhere actually, really. And it's just kind of like, my For You pages was once saw American political crap, and now it's just very wholesome posts from Japan. And like, I like this. This is very nice. It's kind of cool to see. Clearly, I've abandoned some blocks and stuff here at some point. I don't remember doing that, but it happened. I'm happy Dr. Stone is continuing. Most recent episode mentioned Monster Hunter, which I kind of Dr. Stone. That's a series that I watched the first season, but I just never. But I kind of. It was weird. Dr. Stone was one of those series I loved the first season. Honestly, one of my favorites ever. I think just I loved all the characters. I loved the story as well. It was really the story was just something very, very different. But I kind of just not dropped it because I wanted to, but because I never knew. I never knew when the series actually kind of continued because they just didn't advertise it very well. So I didn't actually know that like a new season, or even at this point, a couple of seasons had kind of come and gone because, as I said, I wasn't aware of it, so I just kind of didn't watch it, unfortunately. Let's have a look here. I think yeah, I've been here before. Hello, little rabbits. It's a slightly complicated story that will make you question Netflix more than you already do. I mean, I don't. If I could. Oh, they have updated the models of the rabbits. They were. Oh, look at them. They look a lot different. They changed like the animation and like the whole look of the rabbits. Interesting. I didn't know they changed the rabbits. I know they changed the look of some. Though that's a very big. Although I say that's a big rabbit, but there have been very big rabbits that I've seen videos of. So to be fair, it probably does kind of check out. Now that I think about it. I'm going to go and sleep in this village. Whoosh. Oh, then you missed quite a bit because now we're on season 4. Yeah, no, I know. I missed a lot. When I mentioned that, it was kind of like they've been past series 2, and then I just kind of forgot about it, to be completely honest. It happens, depending on how you count them. Fair. Well, that'll be another thing to binge watch Maybe during the summer. Go, Golem, go. Be the Malta Crisp. So I thought the Golem's going to go after the Creepers. Oh! Whoa! What is that? That is that is a skeleton and a zombie riding on a. That's a zombie camel. What the heck? That is. Ow. Oh, creeper. That is legit a zombie camel. What the hell? That is interesting. So basically the newest seasons of JoJo Bizarre Adventure dropped, and how many episodes do you think Netflix released, Ben? I'm gonna guess like 4 or 8. I'm just going by with what the TV database says. That's fair. Zombie camels. That is. There's also like a skeleton variant as well. Zombie mounts, maybe? Interesting. That's an interesting development. He also had a spear, so that's a little bit worrying. You know, it'd be kind of interesting to start another 7, just see with all the new stuff, and just see how. Because sometimes I feel like with the more stuff that they add in, it can slowly get more and more difficult to do certain things. I don't know. Those guys with the spears could be a problem. And spears are pretty lethal in this. Down I go. Only one, and Netflix had ever super released later. One? Am I right to assume that the episode is only the average length of like an episode you would imagine it to be? Like, is it only like 25 minutes long, or is it like an hour-long episode? If it's an hour-long episode, then maybe I can understand that. But if it's not, give me a slight issue. Hello, what are you doing here? Trick shot. Get off my railing. Get off my rails, dirty pig. That's certainly an interesting choice, Netflix. I'm not quite sure what to think about that one, really. Boopity boop. Oops, I have a heart and a follow on 47 minutes long. Okay. That I can somewhat understand, but also at the same time, why though? Why not just release them, get them all done, and release them weekly like any normal series would do? But I don't know. That's just how I think. That is my mindset of it anyway. Trick shot. I'm gonna have about 100 angry zombie pigmen at like my door, my base when I get back, aren't I? That could be funny. I have to say, my throat is kind of getting a bit dry. Might need to go and get myself another drink, actually. Boopity boop, boopity boop. Oh. And what are you doing in here? This is a no skeleton area. Power 1 bow. I know just where to put that when I get back to the other side. The director of the season doesn't even know why. Oh, hello. Out of here. So Netflix are just being weird is basically what you're telling me. An interesting development. One that I'm not so sure what to think of, really. Oh, that's just to fix bows, isn't it? Shooter McGavin. Very proud of that name. Some of these chests I haven't really moved or changed any of the stuff in them. Probably over a year. I think one thing I might do is perhaps get rid of the chicken farm. Because I think I had a plan for the chickens and the eggs, but I just can't remember what for. No, this chest, that chest is about to be full. You don't need any bones? Because I got plenty of those. Surprisingly not as much lapis. Oh, redstone's fine. Oh yeah, a lot more redstone. I had to guess it might be production reasons on Netflix and could be. Makes sense. Compressed ice. Sorry, I'm just going through all my inventory because I can't remember everything that I have. Whoops, you're not meant to go in there. That is how I lose track of stuff, by doing that. Granite and diorite, cobblestone, lots of gravel. Oh, that's something I wanted to do, is to make a moon. I have a sun. I'd like to make a moon. Huh. That could be good. Hello, Labry. Labry is chill. Right. Oh yeah, better check on my iron farm. Is my iron farm actually still producing? It looks like it. Nothing to suggest that it isn't. Need to stick around here for a little bit and maybe it might come along. Right, so all of you guys, what am I gonna do with all of you, huh? Do I set them free or do I just commit a chicken purge? I just get right this moment what Netflix is doing. They want to treat each episode like a special event, hence why it's not a weekly or binge release. I bet that's gonna go down well with fans. I generally don't actually know what to do with the gym. Like, I don't need them. But it's more what do I do with that space once I'm once I've committed the purge. So obviously got to fill it back up. The farm is indeed working. That's good to know. Still got my nice tower from where I jumped off of. For my crimes I didn't even do. I was framed, I tell you. It's very interesting that I can actually see the beacons over there. Gosh, why is it when they're so bad? See, on my desktop where I'm watching the stream, it's fine, but not the best, but functional. On my laptop, it's basically like I'm using dial-up again. Huh. It could be was due to the browser as well, because I find if I use a certain browser, it doesn't do so well. Because I mean, admittedly, I'm slowly going off it, but I've used Firefox for quite a long time. But now I'm just kind of like, it's shit. So I'm just kind of debating about just kind of getting rid of it. I just realized as well, if I do actually expand out my land, I got a use for all that dirt that I got over there. There's a lot of things that I can do, basically. Watch out. Just rubbing my eye a minute. It's basically my makeshift lake that I've kind of blocked off. Whoop, whoop. It's a baby zombie. Why do you look so much more derpy? Is it just me or did he look a bit more derpy? Excuse me. Yeah, it's really not. I frankly don't watch JoJo, but I'm curious why Netflix is being so unusual about the specific anime. Who knows? Using the same browser with the same extensions on both devices, software-wise, the only difference is the OS one running outside in the other Debian. Maybe it's just a laptop then. I guess a laptop might just not run things as well. I don't know. Tech is very curious, I find. Right, I am thinking that this has got to go. Got a chest full of eggs, so I've got no idea what I'm going to use those for. I had to think of that one. That's the new look for them. Oh, is it? Oh. Alright, chickens. Alright, if you guys are against fictional animal cruelty, then I'm not sorry. I realize that all these drops are going to actually end up in the chest, but I don't think there's going to be enough room for all this stuff to actually go in the chests. I wonder who this will annoy. But very interesting if people kind of come into my stream and this is the first thing that they see. Chicken murder! 2 lone survivors. Alright, I think... surprisingly, I wonder if looting 3's actually gone down and how much stuff it drops. Oh, baby's got new looks. Ah, okay. I generally didn't know that. I'm gonna need to make a whole mess hall for these eggs that I've got. Right, let me file some stuff. I'm probably going to need to make a chest for feathers now that I think about it. I was thinking Netflix, it might be ditching its household password sharing Ben. Oh, really? I'm sure that's going to go down well. What do you think is it? If they keep doing if they keep doing BS like that, it's just going to get to a point where more people are just going to pirate stuff, unfortunately. It'd just be one of those things. Not too many feathers in there. Problem is, what do I do with all those eggs? Could I make something with... Could I make something with cakes, maybe? I don't actually know. I've also got too much food. Cakes. Not entirely sure. No, I don't think I can make enough. Oh no, actually I can. It will just literally be all the space that I have. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm keeping all this chicken, because like I'm never gonna eat it. Okay, fix this up somehow. I'll never admit nor deny the idea of pirating most of my media. I pirate some stuff because I'm sick of subscription-based stuff, to be completely honest. I'm sick of it. So, I admit I do pirate some things. I won't say what I do, but... You know... Stop raising your prices on stuff streaming services, and then I won't resort to it. That's all I'll say. But will they stop doing that? Probably not. It's wishful thinking, unfortunately. Actually, I think I can actually... I think I might actually be able to get all the eggs actually into a chest, but I'm gonna need a shulker. I'm gonna need several shulker boxes. I know that there's actually ways to I know that there is actually a way to make a shulker box farm, but I've got absolutely no idea how to do that. And nor do I really care to... Oh, wow. I killed one and 2 more spawned. Damn. That's fine. Here, I have iron. Would you like some iron? Take all the iron. I insist. Oh, did I only just level that guy up to full? Interesting. Before I leveled him up quite high, but I guess I... So then I haven't got them up to master yet. Apparently. For these guys, I could actually buy myself, like... diamond armor. No, there's leggings I could actually buy myself. Full diamond armor. There is! I can buy myself full diamond armor from these guys. Hello, Christian. Welcome, welcome. It's better late than never. That's all I'll say, Christian. But how are you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Them getting rid of the password chain ban is apparently because there's been a 15% decrease in subscribers getting great for a start Netflix. No, the reason there's been a decrease in subscriptions, Netflix, is because you've raised your prices again. That's the problem. And you keep raising your prices. Because you are terrible. Oops. Get me out of here. Bink, bonk. These iron golems do a surprising amount of damage. Despite the fact that I have all these stuff on. That just surprises me. I get rid of the golems because they will lag the area a little bit, and also they drop iron, so I'm not being cruel. Honest. Hold on, is this the same world you played on way back? Yes, this is the same. This is the one. This is the world that I started basically 3 years ago now. It has been 3 years, but we're still going strong. Funny enough, I pretty much got the whole of the process, the whole like journey of this server on YouTube actually, because I started, because I think I started streaming. I started this server the week that I came back from Japan, which was in May of 2023. So yeah, no, 3 years. It's been a while. These guys just pushing each other all over the place, huh? There we go. So, librarian here. Why are you here? What do you possess? Oh, you possess unbreaking books. But I'm breaking 3, 10 emeralds. I'm breaking 3, 20. Boy, what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to do, huh? Rude. It's the second time they've raised prices in just this year. Yeah. As I said, the reason there's a decrease is because they keep raising their prices, and that will keep happening. Because they are scumbags. As I said, the problem is that they don't even have enough. They don't even really have that much. A lot of stuff on there now. Or not to justify me subscribing to it anyway. So I'll just stick with Disney and Amazon Prime at this point. It's my streaming services. Use this opportunity to fix my tools as well. I also realized having all these balls of enchanting is also good because I can just use these to fix tools when I need them. So having all of these guys was definitely a worthy investment. There we go. I'm out of here. So yeah, it's Netflix. Netflix is unfortunately Netflix at this point in time, and that's not a good thing. Not a good thing either. I remember building this ice bridge. I was up until 3 in the morning building this thing. Time well spent. Still got to think of a more effective way of getting down, because that's breaking my ankles is probably not the best way. Iron. So much iron. Balls of enchanting. Girl base still there. Yep, no, the base is still here. The house is still... This house, I don't think, has changed in nearly 3 years, actually. Because it was very small to start with, and then I expanded it, and then I added a second floor. But other than that, it's not really changed. I might actually look through the streams from before to kind of see the progress, because all of this area that I'm standing on, this was a swamp. Like, because you see all those trees, you see all like the trees. Actually, not even a swamp. It was a dark. It was a dark oak. It was a dark oak forest. Actually, now that I think about it. But I flattened out the land, and here we are. There were lots and lots of trees. Yes, it is definitely a lot of emeralds, because I'm feeling like what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build another one of these like ore blocks. So I'm going to build an emerald one. I'm going to build an emerald one with this. Just got to work out what I want to put inside it. That houses my lava farm. And yes, I think, as I said, my current plan, I think at the moment, is to probably try and expand this. So kind of expand out my walls so I can get all this in here. There'll be more land to play with. Yeah. But yes, what we are also going to do, we need to fill this with TNT. If it's just start, making a start on that, maybe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Pretty certain it'll be a 14 by 14, or maybe is it like a 16 by 6? Like 14 by 16, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, yeah, I think it's like it's 14 by 16. Oh god, the volume of that, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be a lot of TNT. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to start setting up my gunpowder farm a bit more to get all that in, I think. Let's check out my blue forest. Oops. Whoa, I wasn't meant to swim under that. Look at this beautiful blue forest. Got my red one as well. There was probably really no real reason for me to build these. I think I did it on an old server and I'm just like, I want to do it on this one. Because why not? Right. Alright, that's the thing to check. I'm going to have a look to see if I've got any enough shulker boxes. I feel like I'm going to need quite a couple to kind of get all the to get all these eggs in. Do I have enough? Oh, I actually might not have enough. That could be interesting. So, got a bit excited by something else. Build a Cat of the Day bot for a Discord server, and someone submitted an Insta page which the bot doesn't know what to do with. That'd be an issue. Yeah, might have to be a reason to do that. I would say could be. Say what you will. Netflix at least has good anime up its sleeve, such as Sparks of Tomorrow. It's true. That's unfortunately not enough for me to subscribe to it, because I mean I use the one that my parents have at the moment. I think. Alright, here's my thinking. We make 2 now. So I don't want to just kind of chuck the eggs away, because I can use the eggs for something. It's just kind of working out what to use the eggs for. Right, if I get all these, actually meant to make 2 of those, but that's fine. Plan is put the eggs in here and then kind of get rid of these chests, and then I can make another shulker box using these chests. It is a genius strategy. Sometimes my genius is almost scary. Alright, well that's oops, not quite wonderful. And there we go. Let's put that there. And now let's make it's a very boring one, I'm afraid. Begged my parents for Netflix back in the day. Then we finally got it, used it a ton, but kind of hated it. Hence the cough playing in the seas coughing. Yo ho, yo ho. It's a pirate's life for me. Drink up my hearties, yo ho. It just is what it is. Bibbidi boop. As I said, unfortunately, this is going to be quite a boring bit while I kind of sort all this out, but you guys are here for Minecraft. Probably not much. Well, Minecraft and rambles is what I would imagine. It's what y'all are here for, but I could be wrong. Alright, grab that. Alright, got eggs on the wall there. We might actually just about be able to get away with just five boxes actually. Might. I'm not so sure. Seeing on tech now, Microsoft is getting back on AI and actually caring about Xbox again. How unusually good. Well, unfortunately, I think Xbox have just lost a lot of trust with a lot of gamers for all the shenanigans. Oh, that's quite a lot. Because of all the shenanigans that had gone on with the Battle Pass thing that happened. Was it last year? So I don't. Might be coming too little, too late. You know. It's a maybe, but who knows? Anything is possible. They do generally want to do good, then that would be good to hear. But I think at this point in time, I'm not so sure about Xbox. Just takes a Raspberry Pi, some SSDs, and a bit of know-how, and I got here with my own Netflix server. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm here for rambles. When you get blown up, I'm interested in Minecraft. Lol. It'll be quite funny because I feel like once I fill up the TNT block with TNT, I think something I'm actually going to do. Something I'm actually going to do is to duplicate. I'm going to duplicate this world. Then I'll actually set the TNT block off just to see how much damage it would actually do, and just to see what I would lose in the destruction. Because I feel like the damage wouldn't actually be too bad, but also it's probably going to be a lot worse than I imagine. At least that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Anything is possible. Okay, these two are very, very full. Interesting. Sorry, excuse me. A second. It has, but Xbox has made a few positive changes, such as ditching most of their terrible advertising campaigns. So that's good. I'm curious what they're going to do with Xbox, but I've never liked them for some reason. I have an OG Xbox and a 360, but I never bothered to play on them. Always going back to PlayStation 2 and 3. I feel that. I've grown up with a PlayStation, so naturally I'm just drawn to them because of that. No real rivalry bullshit. It's just a case of I've started with a PlayStation, and I'll always like a PlayStation. So there's not really. They both play games, just maybe one plays games more efficiently than the other. But really, other than that, is there really much of a Is there really any difference to make a note of? I mean, probably some, but... Alright, I have 6 shulkers. I reckon 2 more will do it. I'm hoping 2 more will do it. Okay, let's chop this up. Boop. Alright, what have we got here? We've got basically nearly a full chest. Good thing I did 2. Because there's some left, I can leave a couple kind of in the chest. I saw the new Xbox CEO told the development studios to do something you wouldn't hear in the entertainment industry, make new and original games and stories. Modern consoles and modern games like PS5, Xbox Series, as I just stick with PC. I think the thing is, the problem is with Xbox is that they didn't really offer anything. They didn't offer anything unique, really, because obviously PC is PC, and then the PlayStation had a lot of exclusives and stuff, but Xbox didn't really have that. So it was just kind of like, because anything that was the kind of Xbox exclusive wasn't after a while. So, you know, what do you do? It might actually be... Oh, no. Hang on. Boop. Keep forgetting to put the stuff down. So yeah, no, I think that was probably one problem with Xbox, is that they just didn't have really enough. Well, that's just it, really. They just didn't really have enough to make themselves really properly stand out, I guess, because it's just... Oh, I can just about get everything into these shulker boxes. Boom. Bam. Bap. So, to fill up all of those eggs, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and, well, almost 8 shulker boxes. The only thing Xbox Series, the biggest news I knew about just by me getting my 360 was Halo. Then I discovered the Master Chief Collection. Oh yeah, no. I know Halo is the big one that they have. I don't know what else they really have other than Halo, but I know that Halo is the big one. Okay. So we're left with a couple of things, that's alright. Not sure what I want to turn this into. I think it's one of those things I'm... Oops. Maybe we could turn this into like a little aquarium. That'd be quite cool. Or I could try and build an area for ocelots, maybe. I guess that's kind of one thing I'm missing from my original server was the aquarium that I had. Well, I have 3.5 stacks of hoppers. Is that the only IP they took off from case as was Halo? Unfortunately, Halo ended up being boring because they didn't know where to end the story. Yeah, that is a problem. They have Gears of War 2, but that originally belonged to Epic Games. Another 2 Ori Forest games, but those have the same thing with them released on Xbox and PC, so I'm just getting them on PC and not Xbox. Yeah, I guess that's just the problem, really. Right, so this... I'll need to think about what to do, because I don't really know. Because this is like... Because that dirt layer is the top layer for... It's kind of the top layer of the grounds there. Put the hoppers here. And, alright, let's sort the chests out. Our storage is starting to get a little bit packed. Oops. Need to label this with the appropriate thing, so let's move this around. I can feel my throat actually starting to go, which is not particularly good. I think I might just put some... oops. Well, actually, there's one. Do I have eggs in food check? No, I don't. Right. I am actually going to take the eggs out of this one. Just shove them in the chest, and I've got the eggs there. Yeah, just a little bit of organization. It's got to be done. Can be a bit boring, but it's got to be done sometimes for sure. Organize it out, make it look nice. And then I think that will be that done, I reckon. Alright, so we got a spare shulker box here for the moment. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Stone goes there. Chests go there. Fence goes there. Alright, organized to a degree. PlayStation also kind of getting there now with what big exclusives does the PlayStation 5 have? The Astrobot, yeah. The Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Last of Us. Was God of War an exclusive on the PlayStation? Or am I wrong? I think the thing is as well, games just run better on the PlayStation. Certain games just run better on the PlayStation anyway, and they kind of look better on the PlayStation as well. Like the really kind of like big graphical kind of games, you know? So Disney wants to buy Epic Games? Oh boy, that could be bad. Not sure about that one, but Epic Games are kind of bit of a meh for me, really, to be completely honest, but I can see why that would be bad, for sure. No, someone does a PC. Oh, really? Do I have the PS5 specifically? PlayStation 5 specifically, I couldn't tell you. I think for the PlayStation, it's just having that kind of classic, just a kind of classic games console, but with decent graphics. And I think they just, no offense to you PC Master Race people out there, but I think some games will just run better on a console than they will run on a PC. That is just a given. It's cute you thinking the PlayStation let Jak and Daxter out of prison. No, I'm just thinking of ones on the top of my head. I know they didn't. Let them make another Jak and Daxter, man. I guess the Spider-Man stuff as well, I guess. Aren't those PlayStation exclusive? Aren't the Insomniac Spider-Man series isn't Oh, I don't care about spelling. I spell stuff wrong all the time. Don't worry about it, Cub. Do not worry. Wait, that's a point. Do I actually have any name tags left over? Do I not have name tags? That's why I had so many, but now I don't seem to have them. I must have used up all my name tags. I wonder if I can buy them from librarians. Marvel Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales and 2 are on PC. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Maybe it's kind of like a performance thing then. Maybe the games, maybe the certain ones that are on PlayStation and PC, maybe it just kind of runs better on the PlayStation, perhaps, maybe. Perhaps? I'm not so sure. That'd be an interesting one, actually. I know for a fact that certain games do definitely run better. I guess that might be fairly obvious. Oh, I can. 19 of name tag, though. Damn, dude. No, I have a way to get those prices down. Let's do a raid. I haven't done a raid in a while. Granted, last time I did a raid, they spawned underground. So this could be quite funny. Examine this stuff. That's fine. It's right. Yeah, no, I think I said a lot of the stuff is kind of like that, I think. It's definitely interesting. It's another storm? Okay, doesn't count as a storm apparently. Bummer, dude. Whoop, whoop. And meow. Oops. Alright, I don't think there's really anywhere we could really get effed over when they spawn here now, so I mean, let's see what happens. Hello, Blake. Welcome, good sir. I hope you're doing well. I don't know how good this is, as though Death Stranding 2 was PC as well. Check for a sec. Yeah, I think it's a case, because when Jedi Survivor came out, I know that the PC did not run that game well. The amount of bugs, the amount of bugged up like graphics and gameplay of it that happened was, I want to say, fairly amusing. Where does that come from? I heard. Oh, I see. Oh, they're inside. They're inside the wall. How'd that happen? Wow, he's actually... The llama was fighting back. Go, llama. You know what? Get over here. Get over here, boy. The llama fights back. I'll check messages in a little bit. Let me just finish this raid. Whoa! That was loud. Oops. Go iron golems. I guess actually now having the iron golems here is actually not a bad thing. Maybe I'll stop killing them now. Mine has been changed. I have 3 iron golems in here. Anything that gets inside here are screwed, basically. Stay away from my wheat, you savages. Stay away from my crops. This is definitely very effective, actually. All that stuff can definitely go. Oh my goodness. That was loud. Oh, hello. Witches. Witches get stitches. Witches are also bitches. I eat your poison for breakfast. Ah, crap. I need my jumping. Yeah. Back in I go. Oh my god, this no sprinting thing is so annoying. Bonk. Whoops. Oh my... How long does this thing last? This slow thing has been on me for ages. Like, holy. These slow potions should not last that long. It's crazy. Oh. Now I got all the more reasons to shoot out these stupid... Watch your profanity. Watch your profanity. It's fine. I technically said worse on Twitch. And technically I have said worse in the past. Clearly you guys were not there when I played Five Nights at Freddy's. Ow. Pink sweep. Pink bonk. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I see you. Get over here, boy. I'm gonna bonk you. Oh, he dropped an enchantment book. Hello. No. Okay, I'll come back for that book. I gotta get back inside. And back to safety. Whoa, that was loud. Fire in the hole. That was quite satisfying. Oh my god, he actually... How much... Wow, those potions of slowness last 45 seconds. What the hell? What a load of bull. How are those shots missing? Am I just angling it bad? Guess I was. I guess I just was not angling it very well. Bosh. I actually didn't mean to kill that invoker like that, but you know what? I'll take it. I wasn't meant to do that, but it actually worked out quite nicely. Hero of the village. My, oh my, oh my. need any of that. What I want more than anything is the enchantment books and the totems of undying. Please? That is what I would like. I'll check the messages in just a second, guys. Let me just make sure I've got all the totems of undying. I need to make like a dispenser here. Like a dispenser. Like a rubbish. Like a lava thing to get rid of all the this loot that I don't need from these raids. Because there is a lot. Only really doing this for the totems these days. XP. Oh, another totem. How many totems was that? Oh, 4. Wow. Watch your profanity. Alright. So I haven't been here for a while. I've been busy and hell mind. No, it's alright, Blake. It's all good. To be completely honest, I've only really kind of gone back to doing regular streams. So to be honest, you haven't really missed a whole lot. I know that the next Xbox will run both console and PC games. Makes me wonder if the next PlayStation will do the same. The big thing with what PlayStation 6 needs to do, it needs to be able to run all the previous PlayStation games. It needs to be able to run all of them. If it can't do that, then it's going to be a problem. I think. As most consoles were sold at a loss, making back the newer games. That's true. So if they allowed the Steam systems, it would be surprising to see consoles going above €1,000 each. It probably will happen. And I'm guessing Martin was laughing at my stitches, witches, bitches joke. Witches get stitches, and they're also bitches. It's fine. Bitch is fine. It's a female dog. Everyone knows that. What actually was it? Oh, punch. Well, that's lame. I think I had to build a memorial for the iron golems to die. Well, that could be enough. Because I need to make like something to Because I need to make something for disposing stuff. I wonder. I could make like a golem head with like a lava thing kind of coming out. Well, that stuff is just not going to. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Do a simple one. I might just make like a quick little lava disposable thing. Sony are a step ahead of you then, Ben. They're doing exactly that. Well, good. That's what they should be. That's what they... Well, to be honest, that's what they should have done with the PlayStation 5. I don't really know why they didn't. If they do that, that will be grand. I will be very happy about that. To admit, because as much as I do enjoy playing older games, it is a bit of a pain in the rear having to get back out my old consoles. Because next time PlayStation 5, I have my PlayStation 3 and I got my PlayStation 2 in the drawer underneath here as well. And if you're wondering about the PlayStation 4, that's downstairs being used as a DVD player. So, and to be honest, I got PlayStation 5. I don't really need a PlayStation 4 now because I can play all my PlayStation 4 stuff on a PlayStation 5. Plain and simple. Simples. Right. Sugar. I don't know why I have so much sugar. Does it okay if I talk about murder as long as it implies I talk about crows? Maybe? Question mark? I'm not sure about that one, Chief. Oh, I have another switch free actually. Oh yeah, let's see about building a spear. Tunnel maker. Very nice, Ben. What are these names I come up with this stuff? Poseidon. This plus TNT equals boom. That is true. Shooter. Ah, shooter. My first bow. Smite me, almighty smiter. Ask a question, that's a classic. A nice hoe. Boy. I have a 4 that I barely use thanks to PC. Only for games like Bloodborne will I reconnect my PlayStation 4. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think for certain games, I think that's where the PlayStation will kind of work. Because it said, I do want to get a PC. Primarily for like streaming and like just playing really silly games. I can't get on the PlayStation. But I'll still use my PlayStation a lot. Purely because, as I said, there'll be lots of games. There will be games that will come out that will just naturally run better on a PlayStation, no matter what people say. Because I don't really want to spend thousands on a fancy PC. I just want one that will run like basic games fine, and that won't, and they'll be alright for streaming as well, really. It's nothing. I'm not really too bothered by graphics per se, because the games that I'm planning to play aren't actually going to be very graphically strong. So it's just like, don't really want to spend money on that, really. You don't need to. Right, a spear. Let's see if I can make a spear out of netherite. Oh, I can. Oh, wait. You can't make a netherite spear? Oh no, of course you can, because you need to make a diamond one first. Dumbass Ben. Ben is a moron. I forgot. I forgot that Minecraft changed. Let's do that. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, and depending on where you're looking, you like point the spear. That's cool. Ugh, I gotta think of a new name for my spear. Okay. So how does this work then? Okay, so when you're running, so does it damage? Oh wow! Oh, it's got like a. Does it have like a? Well, this is an immensely satisfying way to get rid of mobs and things. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Sony has filed it, updating that will allow the upcoming PS6 to run games from every previous PlayStation generation. Nice! Also, my joke about murder does work, right? Bitch being a word for a female dog and a murder being a word for a group of crows. I suppose. No, I'm not, Curb. Curb, I don't really care about swearing, to be completely honest. I mean, apart from the very extreme words, I don't care really about swearing at all. I don't. Do not worry. It's fine. You're not going to get muted. Well... I wonder what I can enchant this with, actually. Because I imagine there must be enchantments to... There must be enchantments to make this better, obviously, but I don't know what it would be. Fire aspects, oh, you can put sharpness on it. Well, fire. So is it just the basic stuff then? Well, I'm definitely removing that. I don't want Bane of Arthropods. I want sharpness on this. I want sharpness on this boy. So if it's actually just sharpness, then that's sharpness 4. Oh, I'm not. Oh, this spear could actually be pretty lethal. The insights will automatically detect the game version, configure the system accordingly, and adapt the graphics to modern resolutions without sacrificing smooth performance. Okay. Yeah, because of that, it's going to be expensive. It's probably looking it. I think you're probably right, Cub. It probably is looking to be probably something along the lines of probably $1,000 now, but as I said, for the opportunity to play all the games, it's not bad. I don't think, really. I'm just gonna have to get rid of the access stuff, unfortunately. I'll have to run around with this spear. At night, because that could be quite funny. Jab as well. Jab. 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 If I want to play PlayStation 1, 2, 3, or 4 games, I have the scissors for that. Yeah, no. It's the same for me. And I must say again, modern games go on PC. I feel a bit repetitive. I don't know why. No, it's fine. It just depends. I think, generally speaking, the PlayStation 6... I still have all the consoles, so if I want to play the certain games, I'll kind of, play them on there anyway. But I'm just saying that might be a reason for people to, get the PlayStation 6. It would definitely be a huge selling point, shall we say. So I can definitely see them doing that. I mean, or see them doing that. Obviously, they are doing that, but, you know what I mean. I should actually... The thing I should actually do is do another raid at some point, but... Well, with this spear. Gotta think of a good... What's a good name for a spear? Anyone got any ideas? Do I have any fire aspect books? I know I've definitely got some sharpness some sharpness 4 books in here. Oh yeah, I need a bit of mending on it as well. I forgot about that. At least I'm pretty certain I had sharpness 4. Sharpness 3. Oh, I don't have a sharpness 4 book. Oh, that's interesting. Let's do a couple of goes of enchanting before we go to bed. I have the levels. Probably need a bit more than that. Spear named Roger. Roger? Some of those old games I prefer. On old sort of PlayStation 1 and 4. Yeah, no, that's true. I think certain games would just run better on certain consoles anyway as well, I guess. Oops, nope, wrong one. What have we got here? Projectile protection. Let's see if that will... nope. Protection free, sure. Would that give us something? Power free, nope. Oh, number 8, I could give us something. Power 4, nope. Oh, depth strider 3 is just good to have in general. Oh, and then that has sharpness 3. You bastard. How dare you? Lunge. I feel like lunge is an enchantment for the spear. I don't want to reach. So Martin suggested Roger. For that, I have a physical one anyway, so I'm gonna guess lunge is. Oh, if I put sharpness 3 on there, actually. I'm gonna guess lunge is for the spear. Could be wrong. I don't actually know what lunge does. Oh, do you want to go stream tonight? Oh, it's 10%. Oh shoot. I'll wrap it up soon. I'm just kind of going through the enchantments of the spear. I didn't realize quite what the time was actually. Or not, I will end it soon. Let me... So I realize I need to have levels for this. That was the one that had just sharpness 3. There we go. Okay, so that gives it lunge, and then I'll have sharpness 5. Now what I need to put on that is unbreaking and mending. This might very well break my... Oh, look at that. The only thing I really want to put on it now is Fire Aspect. Chun Chun Mary, though, have you seen? That's better than you know. Ah, okay. It sounds very elegant. Yeah, no, it does actually. You know what? I'm going to keep this spear... I need to put fire aspect on that. Oh, bum, I don't have a fire aspect thing right now. Well, I did. Okay, well, gotta get some levels back. More of a new line up there that can work nicely. Be interesting testing that out with mobs actually. Alright. So far we have one for Roger, which is fine. It is cool. I wonder what other enchantments I can actually put on this thing. It's 5, looting, lunge, unbreaking, knockback, mending. Fire aspect will be the next one I want to put on there. Right, so I don't know how many enchantments I can actually put on stuff. That's the only thing. We will see. Oh, anyway, I think I'll be calling it now. Getting damn tired. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Kerr. Thank you for stopping by, man. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here now, actually. Anyway, because I just realised the time, and to be honest, my voice is actually starting to go, so it's probably not a bad thing. So let's quit out of it for now. That was good. It was a fun one. Definitely have to get back into Minecraft again, I reckon. Do enjoy playing it, especially with a lot of plans as I have. So we will definitely do that, I reckon. Yeah, that was fun. It was a fun one for me. Oh, stretch. As I said, I've got a video. There's a short coming out tomorrow, coming out at midday, not the usual time. And yeah, kind of want to get back into doing more video stuff as well. So what I will do now is have a quick look to see if there's anyone that I can read. Because this time I will generally commit to it. Because the other time I kind of wussed out, but still went through anyway because YouTube just liked to send me through for whatever reason. Let's have a check. If the creator thing would work, that'd be nice. I'm on now. Redirect. So anyone streaming? So you always stream so late. Every single time. Actually, no one's streaming at the moment, so I think I'll just pass then, I guess. Right, yeah. So that was this week's streams. So that was a nice kind of around. Oh, Isla was? Didn't come up for me. Hang on a second. Didn't come up for me for some reason. Hang on, let me double check. I don't know. Oh, so it was. Huh. She's doing a Zatsu. We'll say hello to her then. Didn't realize she was streaming. Alrighty then. That's it. That was a nice one. Yeah. So streaming's kind of gonna getting back to kind of a regular kind of well, kind of getting back to a regular now, as it was. Because coursework has kind of died down now, so yeah, I'll have my usual schedule on Tuesday. I'll think of some stuff to do, and there'll be a video tomorrow. And I think that's about it, actually. So I'll say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll go and say hello to Isla. Oh, I suppose I should actually put the raid message in. A boom. Haven't had to do that one in a while. Trooper raid. Yeah. Hope you have a good rest of your Easter, guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you later. Goodbye from here. Wow.